So where we are in North Africa, it's a place that has been at war for over 50 years, and over 95% of the population is a part of another major world religion. And most people don't have access to the gospel, and they actually haven't ever been exposed to the truth. And so we've been working with a certain group of people, and there's this young lady who is in the group, and they would come to the training center for the programs that we were offering. And she was one of those people where her face, it was always just sort of in a scowl. You could tell she wasn't happy. There was a spirit of oppression about her. And she wasn't one of the people who would really participate very actively in the trainings that we would have, but she always showed up. Every time there was a program to come to, she would show up. And I remember I was talking to my husband, and I said, Fatima, she looks so oppressed, but she keeps coming back. Every time she's coming back to these programs where we are praying and fasting, where we are teaching the Bible, and it would be so much easier for her to stay at home, but she's coming. God is doing something in her heart. And literally, the next time that she came to the training center, she pulled my husband aside and she said, I want to follow Jesus. She said, I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I just know that I need to follow him. So she and my husband discussed, and they prayed, and I've literally never seen something like this before. Her face was completely different. She smiled. She would laugh. She would be the person who would stand up in front of the group and share what they had discussed, and before she was always quiet. And to see just the beginning of what God was doing in her life was amazing. And her husband is not a believer. And a lot of times that can bring really big challenges for someone when they come to the faith. But her husband was very open to her becoming a believer. And that just gives another open door for God to work in that family and in that community.